Hi, I'm Alan Ross, Managing Editor of APC Media. We are here at the 2026 IEEE PES T&D Show. Phil, how are you doing?
Hey,
good
Alan.
to see you
Good
again.
to see you.
So you are the Director of Product Intelligence and Development. And everything.
Yeah.
I know you want to talk about what's new here at Qualitrol,
Yeah.
but first of all, I want to talk about Pedigree because I know you got a great pedigree
Yeah.
at Qualitrol. So let's start where you can build up towards this.
Yeah.
Right? Take me through the showroom and see what you got.
Yeah, for sure. So I guess to start, right, Qualitrol has over 80 years of experience at this point.
Yeah.
You know, helping utilities understand.
Did they even have power back 80 years?
They had power. Yeah, I was talking to somebody yesterday. They were working on a transformer from the 20s, still in operation. I won't say what utility, but you know, we've spent our entire time helping utilities understand the health of their critical assets, right? And we've evolved from sensors to monitors to software and analytics with really two main goals in mind.
Yeah.
It's help them operate safer and more reliable, and then turn data into actionable insights.
Excellent.
So
safer and more reliable. Remember that one because safety and reliability go like that. We are part of an APC Media is part of an organization called the Electric Safety and Reliability Association. It's a not-for-profit, and we'll be talking to you guys about that.
Yeah, for sure.
So start me at the pedigree and then work up towards what I know you want to spend the most time talking about. Okay.
Qualitrol and Pedigree go really well together, right? Like I said, since 1945. And we really started with transformers, focused on transformers with traditional transformer accessories. You think temperature, pressure, oil level, all of that. And we've really evolved into more advanced monitoring modalities like dissolved gas analysis with our Serveron line, which is still viewed as the best technology available.
It is the best. I mean, the nuclear industry has chosen the Serveron line, and you can't do any better than the nuclear industry saying,
And we like to say, right, it's like bringing the lab to your transformer.
Yeah.
We use the same technology and we give the same results just in real time and continuous. And then we've evolved from that. You know, we kind of dipped into getting into advanced monitoring. Now we're doing partial discharge on transformers. We're doing direct winding fiber optic temperature monitoring. We're doing bushing monitoring. And we really pull all of that back to a central monitoring system, and then we can get that data to the utility where they can then understand that, interpret that, and perform analytics on it.
Really important question. Have you kept all that data over the years?
We try to keep the data. You know, utilities are sometimes protective.
I know.
We try to get as much as we can, and that's really, you know, the next step for Qualitrol is then turning that data into insights, and that's something we'll keep touching on today. But,
okay, well, I tell people, no, Qualitrol has every bit of data that they've ever had.
We would like to say that.
That's right.
We have a lot. We have a lot.
Because you need a lot of data to do machine learning, to do AI. It's all about the quality and quantity.
Yeah.
Excellent. What's next?
So what's next? We want to kind of keep moving through here. So we'll talk a little bit about our software solutions and gas insulated substations, and then we'll move to what's new, and that's our GridAssist product line.
Yeah, you're trying to get there. Let's talk about GIS substations.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got into GIS monitoring and circuit breaker monitoring through actually an acquisition, right? Qualitrol has evolved over acquisitions over the years with diagnostic monitoring systems out of Glasgow. And what we do on GIS is what we consider is the most advanced partial discharge monitoring for these assets, ultra high frequency sensors. And now we've evolved into, again, advanced analytics based on the data and the knowledge that we have. We're doing
back to data again.
Yep, we're doing arc detection and localization within the bay of the GIS. And it's all about, if there's an issue, we help the utility resolve that issue quicker. Time to result, time to correction.
I kind of get an idea of what you're going to be moving towards.
Yeah.
You wanted me to start here.
Yeah.
I said, no, I want you to go to Pedigree first, because that all builds up to this. Talk about GridAssist, which is, you're kind of previewing at the IEEE show.
So this is the first look at GridAssist for our customers here. So GridAssist really started back with our digital fault recorders. So we've been providing digital fault recorders to the industry since the 80s, through an acquisition of Hathaway and Ben, and those are some names that are well known. Now it's under the Qualitrol brand, and our flagship fault recorder is the IDM Plus. And it comes back to the data again, right? We have a lot of data and a lot of history understanding fault and disturbances, what those look like and how they impact the customer. So GridAssist is a new software platform that we have. And again, I'll tie it back to this. It's turning data into insight. Yeah. For years, utilities were trying to get the data. How do we get the data? How do we understand what's happening better? And now we're seeing a shift where we have too much data. Yeah. We don't know what to do with the data. Yeah. So Grid Assist, being a new platform and this journey that we're on, this is what we view as revolutionary, and it's really entrenched in the utility workflow. So we're doing pattern recognition and automated fault and disturbance analysis based on COMTRADE data from digital fault recorders. Okay. And we can take the analysis where, let's say there's a disturbance that occurs, you send out 6 engineers to go look at that data, spend hours deliberating over the data. Right. We can turn that into minutes, right? Okay. Under an hour.
And you say disturbance, so that could be a natural disaster. It could be a fault down the line. Could be anything.
Could be a lightning strike, a tree fall. Yeah, could be anything.
Boy,
could be a misoperation.
So before you do a truck roll, you know what you're doing. Ooh, I love that. That's good. Because, truck rolls are expensive.
Very expensive.
And they are also the cause of safety issues. Because, you have, not just in the truck, but you have people then going into harm's way. So if we can avoid truck rolls or at least inform them as to what they're doing, that's excellent.
And sometimes you can avoid it too, right? If you understand what that disturbance or fault is, and it's not something that needs a truck roll, it can be re-energized.
It might be, because there's a whole bunch of supervisors out there saying, gosh, that's what we want.
Yeah, exactly. So if you have a better understanding, and it's based on years of data and real, understanding of, okay, this waveform is this type of fault. Okay. We can give very, very high confidence of what that could be or what it most likely is. And then it allows them to make the decision.
So you're plugging in, one of the most difficult things that's happening in the industry, even though it's different than it was back in the 1970s, is getting high quality staff, engineers, especially the old guys, my guys, we're retiring by leaps and bounds.
We're seeing
and the new guy coming in just cannot learn enough for what the SME leaving does. So the idea is you become almost a second brain for that whole generation.
That's a great way to put it, second brain, because we're, you hear all this, AI is the big buzzword these days, and everybody thinks it's replacing the work people do, but we're not trying to replace anything. This is an engineer in the loop software. This is it's a tool. It's an additional tool that they have to help them with their daily work.
Yeah, the best way to look at AI in our space is that AI is just assisting the human to make correct decisions faster.
Exactly.
Because it's not going to be the AI making decisions.
We still need the expertise, and the expertise is deep in people's minds, and it's how do we help them with that?
So the expectations for this in the marketplace are, it's an open architecture, so if they've already got some data systems that can fit into it?
Yeah, so because it's our product, it does integrate with our digital fault recorders very easily. But really any fault data or disturbance data from any COMTRADE format data, we can take into this software.
That's excellent too, because that's one of the things the C-level are saying. Don't sell me, buy my stuff and you're unique. Yeah. It needs to be open architecture.
Exactly.
Well, this is excellent.
Yeah, we're very excited for it.
Yeah, I know. It's not your same old Qualitrol Serveron, is it?
This is the next generation of Qualitrol. Yeah.
Phil, thank you so much.
Thank you, Alan. Yeah, this has been great.